A brand new challenge, another note rate challenge, and this time we're going to do it in the Balkans on the journey to the east map. So we're just looking at that right now. We're going to take, I think the worst place to start is Chisinau. We'll take that place. We'll take the entrepreneur for the bonus in the express trains and the better efficiency. We'll put regional concessions on to make it harder. Electrification, yeah, we'll put that on. Why not? Luxury train lines, not really necessary. And then over here, we'll put 3 competitors. We'll put tasks off. We don't want those on. Stationary, I think we'll leave everything else the same. And we'll start it and see how we go. The object of the game is not to have any freight, not to have any businesses, anything like that. It's just straight up trains moving mail and moving passengers. That's it. And we gotta do all our maintenance outside the cities. So we're always gonna have to have a station outside the cities. And we have 3 competitors somewhere. So wherever they are, we're gonna have to take them over eventually and buy them all out. Without further ado, let's get to it. I picked a bad location on purpose. Okay, we're just going to look around here. So we get Chisinau available, Odessa. Rail is in the next section over Odessa. We're not going to be able to get through those mountains yet. It's going to eat up way too much money. So maybe we'll take Moldavia here. And then that way I'm hoping we can come over to Iasi and Chernowitz and see what we can do here. At least get a 3 line going. We now have our line from Chisinau up to our maintenance station to Iasi, the Chernowitz, and back in. We're just going to throw one express train on that. And we ran out of money building our Brela to our maintenance terminal. So we're going to go in and do some bonds. There we go. So now we have that much money. Perfect. We'll build this line here. We'll put our grid iron in, make sure that our tracks are going the right way. Put a maintenance or supply tower in there. And we'll make sure Brela has our modifiers. So we always want a post office in every building. And we want a restaurant in every building. Now, if we go down, we can put Brela to our maintenance, Iasi to Chernowitz, Iasi to the maintenance, and back again. And we'll put, let's say 2 trains on that. There we go. Now, if we come back to our Chisinau train, let's go ahead and put that up to 2. There we go. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and use up this research. We'll take the seat upholstery for an increase of passengers of 5%, and we'll take the train whistle for an increase in ticket prices of 5%. We got a connection bonus of almost 600,000. We're going to go ahead and buy Wallachia here. We're going to try to run down to Bucharest from Brela. And we have just enough money for 1 train from Brela for a maintenance to Bucharest. So we're going to lay that down, and hopefully we can eventually get it down to Rus and have 3 cities on it. And we got another connection bonus. So we built a line further down the Rus, and now we're going to go ahead and take out this Torque terminal, add Rus in, go to Bucharest, back to our maintenance, and we're going to bump it up to 4 trains. So we need to get some revenue rolling in here. Right now, she's pretty dry at the moment. And we have a line going from Bucharest to our maintenance, Craiova, and back again with 1 train. That's all we can afford at the moment. Yes, it's going to go on a single line just for fun. I want to see if Craiova can get the Rus. Oh, again, through Bucharest. Okay, perfect. And we're going to take this iron fire tubes to decrease the price of locomotives by 5%. And then we'll have to wait for 300 more to get this guy here, the Adler. So I think what we need to do, we really need to boost income. We're going to take these 2 trains, put them to 4. And then let's see, do we have any other 2 trains? Yes, we do. Let's take these and put them to 4 as well. And then probably the next thing we'll have to do is double up this line so we can increase these trains to, well, whatever we can afford. We have just enough money to put a 2nd train going to Craiova. We doubled the line almost to the maintenance station. We're going to do that right now as we get rid of this. There we go. Perfect. And I think we're going to go into this Brela, Bucharest, Rus line, and we're going to bump it up to 6 trains. We're trying to get our revenue up. We were at 100,000. Now it's dropped down to 31. The other thing we probably should do, I think we will, is we'll go ahead and increase our efficiency. We'll just go ahead and go training till everything's at 125%. And if you don't know why, I'll explain in a second here. See, if you do your 125%, you increase mail and freight revenue. Of course, freight doesn't matter right now. Mail does by 10% for security. Train personnel, you increase ticket price by 10%. So that definitely counts. If you do Stoker, your maximum speed of your locomotives increased by 12. That's so the faster you go, the more money you make. And then the engineer, your maintenance requirements goes down by 25%. So all of that's like really good stuff to do. All right, I separated these because I'm starting to add too many trains. So we had to separate them a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and bump up our trains to 4 now. So up our top line here, we got 4 going this way. Then we got 4 going this way. Of course, 2 of these cities are the same on each run. because we're so tight on money. That's how it is. We got 6 on this run here, and then we got 4 there. We're gonna go and buy this central Bulgaria for 150. We're gonna come down the Plevin with the same line that's going from Braila to Bucharest to Rus. And then I just sort of noticed underneath we have one of our competitors here, so really we need to push this way to block them off, because these 3 cities are really easy to get to once you get down here, and we don't want him messing with that, whoever that competitor is. And we got our line finally from Plevin figured out. So let's see, we wanted to go Braila to Torquay to Bucharest to Rus to Plevin to Rus to Bucharest to Maintenance and back to Braila, and we'll bump that up to 8 trains. Now I think we have to push this way, because if we don't, they're going to end up messing us over. So as soon as we get enough money, we'll buy it, and we'll try to come down here. And Marmara is going to be 429. Yeah, it's going to be tight. We can get there in time. So we'll buy southern Bulgaria. We won't really worry about these 2 cities at first. We're going to try to just push right to Marmara. And now we can take this new train, the Adler, which is 9 more kilometers faster, but I think that'll still make quite a difference. All right, now we can finally buy Marmara. We're going to get that. Oh, by the way, we figured out who this guy is. It's the general. That's not good, because he can build train lines 30% cheaper. So he's going to be able to push out train lines pretty easy. So we're going to want to hit Erdine, then Corlu, then Constantinople, and kind of just keep running this line here. And for now, we're going to leave Plevin and Erdine just with this line with no train on it. And now we have Constantinople going to our maintenance to Corlu, to Erdine, and back again. 6 trains, all express, and this time we're bumping up to the Adler. And we're going to go in and increase our maximum speed by 5% by taking the speedometer. We now have our double line from Plevin through our maintenance down to Erdine, and we're going to put 4 trains on that. And we have the line from Plevin through our maintenance over to Plowdiw, over to Sofia and back again. We're going to put 6 trains on that, all express. We're going to go ahead and take the foundations here so we can get bridges for 5% less. And we're going to take bond, and with that we're going to buy Serbia here. We want to get up to Nis here. Competitors already going past Nis. We want to block them off here. All right, it took a boatload of money, but we extended our Bucharest line past Craiova down to Nis, and then around these mountains down to Sofia. So we're going to bump it up to the Adler, and we're going to put it on 8 trains instead of 4. Got some research here. We're going to take this personnel office and lower the cost of our employees by 5%, their well-being. Now we have a line from Craiova through our maintenance to Plevin and over the Nis. Going to put 6 Adlers on that, all express, and then we're slowly going to go back over things and change all our rockets to Adlers. We're going to go ahead and take this leaf spring suspension so we can corner 10% faster. Now we have our line from Rus to Varna to our maintenance and down to Erdine and back again. We'll put 6 trains Adlers express on that. Then we now have a line from Nis through our maintenance up to Belgrade and back again, and we ran into Barti up here. So Barti's the guy in the kind of the teal color. So I think we'll take this and just keep up top here and come down and grab this Derwent. And so I think we did pretty good. We came all the way from Chisinau, which was a horrible starting place, like just terrible. We got all the way up Chernowitz, Yasi, down to Braila. We're going to leave Odessa because it's like 800,000 just for a single line over there. Bucharest, Rus, Craiova, Plevin, Varna, got Erdine, Corlu, and then we got Constantinople, we got Plowdiw, we got Sofia. Nis ran into this yellow one is the general, of course, then Belgrade. And now we're going to run into Barti over here. And I think up here is Idris. I think that's what he's called. So we're worth at the moment almost 24 million. Not a whole lot more than these guys. Idris is worth just under 18. The general's worth 16 and Barti is worth 18.6, but a lot of that is like factories and stuff he's buying, which of course will make money. So I think next time we're going to come in and buy Bosnia. We're going to go after Barti, try to block him in so he can't push north. He's already pushed in these mountains a little bit, and Thessalonica, he hasn't touched that yet, but he's got everything else. We can block him off here, and then if we can go up to Vojvodina and start blocking off Idris, maybe get up to Zagreb, and if we could get up here to Pressburg and Vienna, maybe get some cities that he can't get to, will be a good thing. I don't know. I'm not really sure if we're coming ahead too much on this. I'm a little nervous this isn't going to work. Just took so long trying to get through these mountains, but watch the next episode and we'll see. We'll have a better idea if I can pull this off or not. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.